Somewhere in the universe, right now, it is raining. But not water. Glass. Molten, razor-sharp glass. Shooting sideways at 5,000 miles per hour. And if you stood on this planet, which you couldn't because you'd be dead in milliseconds, you wouldn't even see it coming. The glass is invisible. The sky is a deep electric blue. Beautiful from a distance, a death trap up close. This planet is real. It has a name, HD 189733b, and it is the most hostile, violent, terrifying world ever discovered by human astronomers. Let's talk about it. How we found it. HD 189733b sits 64 light years from Earth. That's 376 trillion miles away. So far that the light leaving it right now won't reach Earth for 64 years. And yet we know what's happening there. We know what color it is. We know what's falling from its sky. We know its temperature down to the degree. How? The Hubble Space Telescope and the Spitzer Space Telescope detected it using a method called transit observation, watching the planet pass in front of its star and analyzing the light that filters through its atmosphere. Different chemicals in an atmosphere absorb different wavelengths of light. By studying those wavelengths, scientists can figure out exactly what an alien atmosphere is made of. What they found on HD 189733b shocked them. The blue planet. From space, HD 189733b looks stunning. Deep, vivid cobalt blue, like Earth, but more intense, more saturated, the kind of blue you'd put on a postcard. Earth looks blue from space because of oceans and atmosphere. HD 189733b looks blue for a completely different reason. Its atmosphere is loaded with silicate particles. Silicate is the same material that makes up glass on Earth. In HD 189733b's upper atmosphere, the temperature is around 1,000 degrees Celsius. At that heat, silicate doesn't sit still. It vaporizes. It gets swept up into the atmosphere. And then, as it moves to slightly cooler regions, it condenses into tiny, razor-sharp glass particles. Millions of them. Billions. Constantly forming, constantly swirling, constantly falling. That's what gives the planet its blue color. Not water, not ocean. A permanent, planet-wide storm of glass raining through the sky. The wind. Now here's where it becomes truly unimaginable. HD 189733b is what astronomers call a hot Jupiter. It orbits extremely close to its star, much closer than Mercury orbits our sun. So close that 1 year on HD 189733b lasts only 2.2 Earth days. It completes a full orbit in just over 2 days. Being that close to a star does something extreme to a planet. It gets tidally locked. One side of the planet permanently faces the star. Eternal blazing day. Temperatures reaching 1,200 degrees Celsius. The other side faces permanent darkness. Cooler, but still hundreds of degrees hot. This creates a temperature difference between the two sides that the planet's atmosphere is constantly trying to equalize. Hot air rushes from the day side to the night side. Cool air rushes back. A permanent global wind system. Non-stop, never ending. The wind speed on HD 189733b reaches 5,400 miles per hour. For context, the speed of sound on Earth is 767 miles per hour. The winds on this planet are 7 times faster than the speed of sound. The fastest wind ever recorded on Earth was 253 miles per hour during Tropical Cyclone Olivia in 1996. HD 189733b's winds are 20 times faster than that. These winds pick up the glass particles falling through the atmosphere and hurl them sideways, horizontally, across the entire planet at 5,400 miles per hour. This is not a storm. This is the permanent baseline condition of this world. Every second of every day, for billions of years, glass has been flying sideways across this planet at speeds that would reduce any known material to dust in seconds.
What it would feel like. Let's make this personal for a second. Imagine you somehow appeared on HD 189733b. You have 1 second before anything happens to you. In that 1 second, here's what hits you simultaneously. The temperature. 1,000 degrees Celsius on the cooler side of the planet. Every exposed surface of your body ignites instantly. No suit humans have ever built can withstand that temperature for more than fractions of a second. The pressure. HD 189733b's atmospheric pressure is crushing, far beyond anything survivable. The wind. 5,400 miles per hour of superheated air slamming into you with the force of a continuous explosion. And embedded in that wind, millions of microscopic glass shards, moving at 5,400 miles per hour, each one a razor, each one invisible, each one hitting you with enough kinetic energy to penetrate any known material. You wouldn't be injured. You wouldn't be hurt. You would be erased.
Atomized, scattered across the planet's atmosphere in less time than it takes to blink. That is HD 189733b. Why this planet changes everything. Here's why scientists are obsessed with this planet, beyond just how terrifying it is. HD 189733b is one of the most studied exoplanets in history because it was one of the first planets outside our solar system where we could actually analyze the atmosphere in detail. Every technique we used on it, every tool, every method, taught us something new about how to study distant worlds. And what it showed us is that planets can be wildly, incomprehensibly different from anything in our solar system. We assumed for a long time that our solar system was somewhat normal, that other systems would look similar. HD 189733b proved that wrong. A planet the size of Jupiter, orbiting closer to its star than Mercury, locked in permanent day and night, raining glass, winds faster than anything on Earth, blue like an ocean, but deadly like nothing we have words for. The universe doesn't follow our rules. It doesn't care about what we think is possible. It builds worlds we can't survive, can't visit, can't even fully picture. And it does it billions of times, across billions of galaxies. The number that should haunt you. There are an estimated 200 billion trillion stars in the observable universe. Most of them have planets. HD 189733b, with its glass rain and 5,400 mile per hour winds, is not the most extreme planet we've found. It's not even close. It's just one of the most studied. Out there, right now, there are worlds we haven't named yet. Worlds that make HD 189733b look peaceful. Worlds with conditions so extreme that we don't have the physics to fully describe them yet. And on a small, quiet, blue planet, 64 light years away from one of those horrors, you're sitting here, breathing, safe, with air that doesn't cut you and wind you can stand in and rain that is just water. Never take that for granted. Share this with someone who thinks Earth is boring.